Hey everyone. So today I want to face a question that's come up quite a few times amongst a lot of friends of mine, amongst a lot of people who are doing similar work to what I'm trying to do. And it is when we feel in our life that it's time for us to move on and we have a calling, or sometimes it's also from a relationship, anything, any major life change that we're about to do. The biggest difficulty isn't so much in working out all the details, although that's what we spend a lot of our time on, but our success is highly dependent on the person that we need to become in order to fill the shoes of that new identity. And identity plays a huge role in this. And I think it becomes really underestimated a lot of times. For example, you hear about those people who, everybody always wishes to win the lottery. Hey, I'd love it if I won the lottery. My life would be resolved. I could just fix all my problems and live a happy life. So, why is it that I don't know the exact percentage, but a very high percentage of people who win the lottery end up even worse than they were afterwards? A few years later, they've lost everything or even more in debt. And now it's even more disappointing because they got everything that they wanted to get, but they suddenly lost it all again. They didn't lose it all again because it wasn't theirs to have. It was theirs to have. The fact is that when we shift into something which is so utterly different from what we've known up until that point, it needs to be accompanied by a new identity as well. So, somebody who has always been struggling with money is not going to automatically, once they have money, know how to deal with it, know how to manage it. So, the issue isn't the money, it's the management of the money. So, perhaps when somebody's actually looking to become a person who has more wholly, more completely fulfilled their role. So I think we really need, if you really, really, truly want to make a change, first you need to dive into something much more profound, which is the identity, the role that you're playing today. And a really big part of this is what you feel that you deserve. Because sometimes we self sabotage too. Sometimes I know I certainly do it. I set myself up to win. I do all the courses, I learn all the stuff. I get to about 90% and then I find a reason to change my mind, or I find something which doesn't fit, or it's not right, or no, maybe that wasn't it. Doubt will creep in, procrastination will creep in, which are all just fear in disguise. So one very close friend of mine the other day said something which really hit home because it's kind of what I'm going through as well. When you want to step into a career move which aligns with your soul and your heart rather than what you've done up until now, most of the people around you will not understand it, or will not be able to, first of all, see you in that role. But honestly, that's their problem, not yours. You see yourself in that role. You feel this desire to be in that role, which is why it needs to be there. So part of actually becoming it is to see yourself in it and to imagine, okay, if I am everything that I want to be today, what does that look like? What does my life look like? Who are the people that are surrounding me? And how do I feel? I mean, if you want to be changing, you're looking for a major change, it's because something is not feeling right, right? That's usually what it boils down to. And a lot of times we say, "Oh, I want more money," because you think that that will solve the problems. But the fact of the more money is to get you to a feeling. So let's tap into the feeling first. What is it? Come up with a word, come up with something which really resonates with you, a value, something which is so important to you. It could be family, it could be freedom, it could be time freedom, it could be financial freedom. But what does even financial freedom mean? Let's say you have all the money you ever needed. How does your life significantly change today? And feel into that and feel into where you're going to be uncomfortable. Because if all of a sudden your mind is not going to stop working the way that it's been working up until now, until you start making those little changes to feel into being that person and that identity. So, my friend who is taking on a more holistic role right now that has been it's been top CEO of some of the biggest international countries around and luxury brands and is stepping into a very different life, stepping into a life which she knows is healthier, she knows is more beneficial, which she knows can bring so much more to the people that she sees around her every day who are not living healthy lives or who have chosen something over their health or over their well-being. And the problem is if she's going to stop herself from doing that, there's even less hope for those people who don't feel that strong desire in them. So the people that do have the strong desire, and I know that's you for something, and that's me for my goddess business, I need to step into this role myself first, empowering myself, recognizing what my needs are, taking space for myself, realizing how by fulfilling the person that I am, I can only lead the path for others by example. So I would love to hear all about the identity that you feel that you need to step into in order to take on that role that you're looking to take on. And I bet you another thing, there's something energetically inclined to this, which we'll probably go into in another video because it'll probably be too much. But when your energy and your vibration is is up to par with that person that you're looking to be, then everything around starts changing. It really does. You need to look for it. It's quite miraculous. Sometimes you won't see it right away. But when your energy resonates at the same level of what you're looking to attain, all of a sudden the outside world shifts. I've said this before, your outer world follows your inner world. So you're not going to change it out there. You're not going to change it by striving to do more to make things happen. You're going to first change it in here. You're going to change it inside of yourself. And you need to become that person before that person will show up in the physical world. And before that role will be able to play out for you in the physical world. And before you're able to have success at it. So start today. Start feeling what's one thing that you can do today to take that identity on and to behave as if you already had that which you're seeking to have. There is something you can do. So take that first step and let me know about it. I would love to hear how it goes. Back to you tomorrow.